NXT is going back in your house. Hopefully for the last time. I'm Chris Wolvie with the Wrestling Vlog, who always tells it like it is. Last year when NXT announced that one of its pay-per-views was going to be an homage to the 25th anniversary of the In Your House pay-per-views that made WWE pay-per-views monthly, I thought, oh, quaint. Dragging Todd Pettengill out of mothballs for ridiculous vignettes was nice and nostalgic too, though I was hoping for Rob Bartlett myself. Vince McMahon, and Randy Savage were the original trio of commentators when Raw first started, by the way. Yeah, I'm old. You don't have to tell me. Then they announced that this year would have a takeover in your house as well, and I thought, oh, brother. And bringing back Michael Hayes, Doc Hendricks, to take Pettengill's place? You know, there is such a thing as too much nostalgia. Now that being said, the card looks promising. 4 titles up for grabs in 3 matches, a ladder match to drag an old title out of mothballs, and the return of the Pan-Asian cult that I'm guessing was sidelined for a while so as not to promote hate against Pan-Asians. So, I'll give it a whirl. Here are my predictions for NXT TakeOver In Your House 2021. We start like always with the non-title match, Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li. I thought Xia Li was part of some Asian mafia, not a group of pirates. What's with these black spots they hand out to victims? Now look, Li may be on the lunatic fringe, but there's little doubt to Martinez's skills and tenacity. She proved that time and again. She's not about to let this Katana wannabe have an easy win. That is, unless Lee's bodyguard or whatever gets involved, and I don't think either woman wants that. Martinez, as it might cost her the match, and Lee, as she might be punished for needing help to win. Lee needs to get back in contention for the NXT Women's title immediately, so I think Martinez is going to give her a push. Winner, Xia Li. Ladder match for the $1 Million Championship. Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight. Oh, for the love of Ringmaster Steve Austin. Did we really need this? I was fine having this cubic zirconium and gold lame belt staying with DiBiase forever. Just as I was content with the 24/7 championship being the last belt DiBiase ever held in his hands forever. Wonder what happened to that title anyway. And what the hell is this legacy all about? DiBiase was a dirtbag from start to finish of his WWE career. Why would anyone want that legacy? Hell, even his old son didn't want it after a while. Anyway, Knight is still an up-and-comer in NXT despite his North American title hopefulness at Stand and Deliver. And Grimes has been milking this $1 million redneck angle for too long just to have it end now. Winner and new champion is Cameron Grimes. Winner take all 6-man tag for the North American and NXT tag team titles. Bronson Reed and MSK versus Legado de Fantasma. Truth be told, I was hoping the next winner take all match would be for the NXT, North American, and NXT tag titles, but as Cross seems to be a tweener at best, that ain't happening. The League of the Ghost has been scratching for relevancy ever since Kushida took the Cruiserweight title from Santos Escobar. And Wilder Mendoza haven't exactly been tag title material as of late. Then again, MSK hasn't exactly been too active since miraculously winning the titles. Oh, the colossal Bronson Reed has picked up the slack, being one of the more active North American champions since the title started. So, do we want Reed, Carter, and Lee to remain champs? Or do we want LDF to finally live up to being a faction? Not too sure myself. I think it'll take one more match for Legado to take the tag titles, and Escobar should return to going after the Cruiserweight title. Winner and still champs, Bronson Reed and MSK. NXT Women's Championship, Raquel Gonzalez defends against Ember Moon. Okay, I get it. Shotzi Blackheart is injured and they need to at least keep Moon relevant. But the major mistake was teaming the two together in the first place and having them win the newly minted NXT Women's Tag titles. That made it seem like Moon couldn't do anything without Blackheart and vice versa. Now we know that Martinez can't really do much without Dakota Kai, but she wasn't the one who was injured. So it's a 2-on-1 situation. The Ember Moon that I saw on Raw and on NXT beforehand, that one could handle 2-on-1. The one that I see now, the one that has been doing next to nothing but tag teaming with Blackheart since 2021 started, without Blackheart at ringside, she doesn't really stand a chance. I'm sorry. The winner and still champ, Raquel Gonzalez. Finally, a fatal 5-way for the NXT Championship. Karrion Kross defends against Kyle O'Reilly, Pete Dunne, Adam Cole, and Johnny Gargano. There is a thin line between confidence and cockiness. If I didn't know better, I'd say that Mr. Time's Up has pole vaulted over that line. To actually ask for a title match with 4 opponents, and a match that Kross doesn't even have to lose the title? While I think he's capable, I wonder if Scarlett feels the same way. Oh, I mean, the challengers kind of cancel each other out when you look at it. Think Cole versus O'Reilly ended with that unsanctioned match at Stand and Deliver? Nuh-uh. And Dunne's brutality against Gargano's technique makes for a wicked fight too. The thing is, Kross is brutal, and can use technique if need be, and he doesn't give any number of damns for the former Undisputed Era. He has come to NXT to raise hell and kick ass, and hell doesn't want any part of him. Winner and still champion, Karrion Kross. Those are my picks, and hopefully this will take In Your House off the market for good. Next week, Hell in a Cell picks. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blogger who always tells it like it is. Stay safe, and I'll see you.